Scrafty has been just doing that, rising up the ranks, getting a lot of good wins. We can keep this momentum up as we are getting into it here. Game number 1. Those are semis. Let's get it.
Yeah, jumping right into it. They're taking their time. They know what's happening here. They want to take a breather and figure out what they can do against each other. You know, you don't want to get too committal because things like that happen where you get the air dodge, you get the "is my" combo now. But it hasn't stopped Troy at all. He has put on a clinic on Scrafty so far.
Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, eating a lot of damage here. D continue on forward, but I mean, that's K-Rool for you, right?
Yeah.
Big boy takes a lot of damage real well, but dishes it out even worse, and he's gonna catch him.
Catches the jump.
You're dead.
That's been the story of Troy's entire bracket run. I had the pleasure of watching him earlier in this bracket during top 32. This guy, let me tell you about Troy.
talk to me about
There is not a single, he doesn't know what a brake pedal looks like, Michael. It is all gas, no brakes with this kid. He is always in your face. If he's not in your face, it's because he just got hit with something. He is either in your face or he's in disadvantage. Neutral is an afterthought.
Neutral does not exist. We just go straight through, all the way through. Look at this even up here. A high 125% on this K-Rool. He is absolutely nasty right now. I mean, and it's crazy just like, you know, mostly at the higher level, you don't see, Pyra Mythra doing too terribly even into the super heavyweights. But in this case, in this scenario, a little bit difficult. We'll find that stock there, evening it up, but at a nice little 57%, not too scary, still working.
Not too scary, but that's going to get scary really fast as it adds up to 81, now 93. Troy just finding hits everywhere he can. Not even a real advantage statement as I say that catches the air dodge to ledge with a down air, and Troy says, hey, you thought it was even? No, sir, buddy. Odd numbers only. Just keep one stock. Throws out a forward smash in his face. This is what I mean when I say there's no neutral.
Yeah, he's literally just pedaled to the floor. Troy, come on, man. It's being a bully. We'll be able to rise up. Not quite a safe recovery. Scrafty needing to end this one. Does not want to give Troy any more momentum. Interesting charge scenario. Still has a bit of shield. Not quite broken. Looking for those down airs. Troy, I know what you're trying to do. I don't like it. I do not condone it. It's too nasty. You cannot be getting away with that. Game number 1 almost closed out here. We're going to put the finishing touches. You know we had to do it to him. You know we had to do it to him.
Get it away from me.
Get out there to finish it. Game number 1.
In emphatic fashion. He didn't think twice about going out there. The idea was in his head. He was like, he's going high, bet.
God, that's literally the, hey, watch this.
Yeah, legitimately, yeah.
Genuinely the moment picked perfectly. He's like, all right, cool, we don't get it with the down smash first time. All right, cool, we'll jump off down air that time. Makes it work. Immediate back to it. Hey, Troy, up 1 right now. See if he can keep his momentum going.
Absolutely. He makes K-Rool look like a rushdown character.
Too agile.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. We saw his movement's really clean too. We see a lot of wave bounces with that neutral B and with that crown too. Kind of fake out the approach. He's just chasing him down. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and it's like it's one of the things that he's identified there. He's identified the fact that Scrafty is not good at getting away from him. Troy gonna go and steal that first stock with a very quick down air to start this game 2 off. But I mean, that's just the confidence he's able to play with right now because he knows, like I said, Scrafty is not that great at the defensive game when it comes to dealing with them. And there's another stock down. He's in his head. He's in his soul right now. The Puppet Master strings are all on Scrafty, and Troy's making him dance.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Scrafty certainly has his work cut out for him at this point, right?
That is a mountain to climb.
Oh, a mountain to climb, and that is a rough start. Not finding the sweet spot on that down air. That would have been a stock, and that would have been really good for Scrafty just to get something on the board. But Troy not having it, he's going to live just a little bit longer, maybe even a lot longer, as he walks off with the forward air. Scrafty getting a stock, finally.
Technical 0 to death, manages to get it. He did a lot of great defense work, a lot of play around his own shield, Scrafty. So managing to get that first stock. Hey, said he had a large amount to climb, and he got the good boots for this one. Taking on that first stock is the key, and he gets the second one. You were talking about sweet spots earlier. We were talking about sweet spots earlier. My brother, he got it. Now it's equalized 1-to-1 just like that. Can't count out Scrafty just yet.
Definitely not, and here we are. It's even back up. Scrafty fighting back. He saw what happened to him that first game, and he has totally shifted the tide of this match. He needs to find a little bit more damage. I don't love the deficit, but Scrafty has evened it up just a little bit. playing a little further away. Oh, that was so scary. The tech just in time. Troy not dissuaded at all from this surge from Scrafty late in game 2. Going for the ballsiest forward smash of all time.
I'm telling you, the fact that Troy's unafraid to just throw out these forward smashes, knowing that he can, like, maybe one will hit just because of how Scrafty's been playing, he was so lucky he was on stage from that down air. That would have connected, that would have taken that stock had he been off stage. Managed to survive, though, and the thing is, he can eat more hits with the crown toss because of the armor on that. Maybe help him out this time. He's at 109. There's still so many kill moves that Scrafty can have. He just almost takes it right there. Troy in a bad spot, trying to find one move to connect. And Scrafty doing a really good job of keeping him in a bay.
He's just forcing himself to stay in Scrafty's burst zone.
Yep.
So he's trying to force an option to have Scrafty that Troy can punish. And he hasn't found it yet this stock. And did Scrafty bring this all the way back, Michael? Did he bring this all the way back? Did we see the same beginning of that game? Did we miss something?
That can't be the same game that just started off with. Troy started off so hot. Scrafty picked it up after the fumble. He said, you know what, it's okay. Shake it off. We got this. Brings it tied at 1-1 now. Scrafty, man, that is actually ridiculous. After that second sock that he took, that's when I really got scared. I'm like, wait a minute. The first sock, okay, you know, really tried, true, concerted effort. The second sock was just clinical. Man, all right, here we go. Game number 3, one apiece. Fighting hard in this loser semis.
Yes, we are. Now, I'm curious to see how this affects Troy's gameplay for the rest of the set, because we saw him, you know, guns blazing, and it kind of petered out toward the end of that last game, so I wonder if we're going to see a bit more of a reserve style from Troy. Right now, he's just kind of throwing a hitbox everywhere he can, trying to keep the pressure on Scrafty, so he might just keep this guns blazing style of play going, but so is Scrafty almost getting the kill with that forward smash.
The platform coming in to save Troy's behind at the last moment, actually getting him back to stage there. Very nice job on that. Counting his shit before he's hatched. Scrafty not finishing off that stock like he wanted to. Let's go for it again. Up air's not going to do the job. 127, big boy's living. Goes for the spot dodge, gets a grab in the back throw. Change it around, blunderbuss straight to your dome. Not quite enough to take him out though. Still, lots of damage on board.
Yes, that was a max range up B. Scrafty held on off stage just as long as he could, and he's still holding on.
150?
Surviving the up throw, that's crazy, but great timing from Troy on the blunderbuss, catching the transformation. Oh my gosh, they're just scrapping with each other. This is ridiculous.
Get him with a gat to the face right immediately, point blank, no surviving now. When take that stock, already get a nice meaty 50% onto Scrafty here, but 172 can't live too much longer than that. Troy will finally fall. Like I said, some meaningful damage has been taken into Scrafty here. Troy can potentially run forward with this as long as he's able to get out of the clutches of Scrafty. Not quite, they're playing on the right side of the stage pretty heavily. Once again, platforms coming into play, allowing a moment of reprieve for Troy, but he still can't get back onto the stage fully.
This whole situation, that whole stream from Scrafty all started because he chose like a bit of a walking approach toward Troy as he gets it down there to eliminate that Scrafty stock. But he walked instead of picking a dash, which is way more committal, and he might give him punished a lot sooner. So really good from Scrafty, and he got a lot of damage for that. And if he can close this stock out, it's definitely not curtains yet.
He's looking for a similar scenario in game number 2 that he had, fishing a lot with those down airs off stage, so you can clip him, hit him for that sweet spot, get something there. 110. There are a lot of momentum abilities for Scrafty to throw out here. That could take this stock. 120 now, looking for it, fishing for it. These up airs are connecting, but one more can he grab from it here. 147 now. Troy just needs 1. Scrafty does need 2. Scrafty has to take this without taking too much damage off of it. You see him fishing for those down here on ledge. Head guarding from the Big King. Pretty effective here, but the armor belly keeps him from going bye-bye for now. The Wolves be sailing off. 1 apiece. Scrafty can bring it back again.
Yeah, landing right into the clock tower of City Hall. Very unfortunate. I know the bill is going to be crazy.
Run him for the bell.
Pour one out for those taxpayers over in town and city, man.
I'm not going to be taxing even more, taking more bells for that.
Yeah, taxing even more as Scrafty is continuing to tax percentage off of Troy in this situation, looking to win a pivotal game 3. Yep. He knows how momentum-based Troy is, and if he wins this game, it is going to be really hard to win 4 and 5.
Man, playing at the absolute limits here. Using their shields to the best of their ability, taking their time. Well, that backdash could have spelled doom there. Crown coming out at the perfect moment to allow him to live through. Spawn again and immediately gets it out of shield though. The best option. And not just a safety for now. Shield upon recovery. Very nice job. But Scrafty has that option scouted for now, and he wants to finish the job, and he does it again by Dot. 2 going for Scrafty.
It is so interesting to see. A lot of times when you watch the interaction between these two players, these guys, usually players, they like kind of staying a little further away, kind of playing at a mid-distance.
Yep.
These guys, they throw it out the window. They are just so content to stay in each other's faces, even if they're not pushing a button, just existing in shield, out of shield, just passively threatening their opponent at all times.
Man, we said it at the beginning of this set that they're going to be at each other's throats. That's exactly how it's been from moment one. As soon as they get off the Angel platform, they're fighting immediately just now. One more game, 3 more stocks to push on forward, keep that hope alive. Boy, kind of running out of steam here. He's been taking a lot of punishment in this opening without really too much to answer back with.
That's right. Scrafty kind of playing Troy's game a little bit better than Troy is. Troy needs to find something in the tank because you still have to take 6 more stocks if you want to move on in this bracket. This really stacked bracket, get a slice of that pot bonus.
Oh my goodness, he's already at 127 and he can't get back. There's no safety to return to. First stock falling for Troy. Scrafty up in the nitrous. He flicked that button up. He said, I got more in the tank. Might just exhaust him here.
A natural Dominic Toretto in his element, not going to kill quite yet. Switching to Pyra early though, knows the positioning, knows where he is. Comfortably on Town NC, trying to find something. Does he have it? Yes, he does. Not going to kill quite yet. Carol's big, but he chases him all the way down. Bottom left of the blast zone. And Scrafty has something to say, and he's hoping to tell it to Atomic in the next set.
He said, don't worry, boys. I got you. Don't doubt me on this one. Taking that stock with sheer malice. Roll the Clips album. It's real good, guys. I'll just get my way up here. If Scrafty, though, can finish this off. Oh, back on stage. Troy doing a little bit of edge guarding of his own, but once again, denied.
Oh, this is so precarious for Troy. Forward throw, get him on the platform. Do you have the read? Yes, you do. Cashes the tech on the stretcher, this time stretching him into the center. And Scrap taking a moment to breathe. Not going to be dissuaded. He will not be denied. 3-1, Scrafty.
Minor bump in the road, minor setback. But he got
it's a minor setback.